Wait.
What?
Before he builds this up.
What? Wait, don't make me look bad.
Before he builds this up, let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
Oh, here she goes.
Okay, so.
Paint me a Birmingham.
Yeah.
Well played.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so it was May. I saw you on someone else's Instagram, and I stalked you a little.
People.
I found your music, and I was like, Brian, I want to talk to her so bad. And he didn't. I kept emailing him. Brian, I want to talk to her. Nothing. About a month ago, he comes to me, Amber, you gotta hear this song. Brand new girl. You gotta hear this song. I said, you gotta be shitting me.
I did.
You have got to be shitting me. But now he's your biggest fan.
I know. I felt like I discovered you, but then she reminded me that
It was me.
She might have beat you to it just a little bit.
She did. She really did.
That's all right. We can admit our faults, right?
Hillbilly Live.
You know what? I think I need a little applause. Remember when I discovered Ashley McBride? Yeah! Congratulations to me.
But I feel I've now become a bigger fan of Ashley's, like bigger than you. I'm finally a bigger fan. I like more of her new music. You said it was boring. I was really enjoying it.
I've been listening to Made for This on a repeat. That song over and over on repeat. Back. You're not a bigger fan. Anyway.
I feel I am, though. I feel like I've achieved that level. I've kind of one-upped you. Just
No.
no,
false.
Maybe.
That's false
Maybe.
information. That's
I don't
fake
feel it
news.
is.
Stop.
I don't feel it is. I don't feel it is. I don't feel it is.
Hey y'all, I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Brian Taylor.
This is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show. How are you? Are you okay today? Did you go to the doctor after your accident?
I didn't leave the house after yesterday. I was afraid to get on the road and do anything. I mean, after being rear-ended at a red light and seeing your dog almost die because he got knocked to the floorboard, it was traumatic. I mean, I had to stay indoors. And then when I thought about going outside, the weather opened up and started hailing out of nowhere.
So
Didn't even see it in the forecast anywhere. Just shows up.
that's what it does in Colorado. Hail just shows up. So my car is hail damage. That's why that happened as soon as I pulled it off the lot. Anyway, Brian has a video of his hail.
What in the holy hell?
I mean, it does look like it snowed in your backyard.
Yeah. I don't know why it took you so long to play the video. You should have played it sooner.
Because
it was a part of my story, and it's like I thought you forgot to play the video.
No, it's because I was so distracted by you trying to claim to be a bigger Ashley McBride fan. I'm just still stuck on it.
I mean, Amber, I've had a traumatic week. I almost got killed yesterday.
I
Got killed.
I know
Me
you
and
got
Carly.
rear-ended so hard it affected me. So you should probably go to the doctor and make a list.
Hold on. How did it affect you? I mean, you weren't even in my truck or in the state of Colorado. How exactly did this affect you? Go ahead, enlighten me.
It gave me phlegm and time blindness. You'll notice I was also late today. I wasn't ready yet, even though I had started at the same time I always start. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I just got kind of confused by the bullshit coming out of your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is this? What is this?
So you know I'm a CVS couponer.
I know you've gotten kind of crazy with that, but I respect it. You're saving money. I mean, who doesn't need to save money?
So I got me a CVS deal today because once a month I get this like $10 coupon where I get to spend $10. Okay, free money, right?
I know who doesn't want that. I like free money.
So I know that we need toothpaste, and because I don't have any stock of it left, because I like to keep things stocked. So we don't have any toothpaste. So I find this toothpaste deal. So I pay $2.96 for 3 tubes of toothpaste, and I'm supposed to get $5 back. to spend at CVS. I go in, I pick up my stuff, and the lady did it wrong. She didn't check it out the way I was supposed to, so I'm gonna get my $5 back. This was supposed to be a $2 moneymaker. Instead, it was a $3 spender.
But I mean, your total was only $2 and like how much? How much? $2 and what?
But I'm supposed to get 5 back, but she
what
didn't
are you
do it right.
about?
She
What?
didn't- 5. I'm supposed to get 5 back.
But I mean, toothpaste is expensive, and you got it for under $3. 2 tubes. I mean, that's gonna last you until like probably next summer.
For under $3, but I'm supposed to get another 5 back, and she did it wrong. She did it wrong. So
Maybe she's new. She was in training.
I know, and I didn't say anything to her when I knew exactly she did it wrong, exactly when she did it, because she tried to scan it at the register, and I know that's not how you do it, because I've been there before. I've done this before. You scan it with your little phone thing, honey. You scan it with your phone thing. I'm not gonna get my $5.
Oh my god! Of all things in the world, of all things, this is what you're really upset about today. I love it. First world problems.
I'm so passionate. I'm like turning red about it. Look at my
first world problems. I love this.
Heated up. Oh, Jason, thank you for hanging out with us and being here again. Also, Brian, he's glad you're okay. Thank you, Jason. Because all the support he can get.
Oh my God. I drank like half a bottle of Jack Daniels last night to make sure I was alive. Oof.
Is that how you check?
Hillbilly Live.
So Jason Aldean enthralled, immersed in controversy.
I know, and like he just had a horrible weekend. I mean, he almost collapsed from a heat. They're saying it was a heat stroke, but it wasn't. It was like heat exhaustion and just dehydration. And then this.
Yeah. So
what the hell?
So the controversy is CMT pulled his music video, right? CMT pulled a music video. Story is might be racist, right? Might be propaganda.
Like, right? Yeah, it's like pro racism and pro hate and just. I feel people are reaching, like really reaching. I've listened to the song. I've watched the video. I don't feel like it has anything to do with that. I also feel people get bored at the house sometimes and they come up with imaginary problems.
Okay, so here's Jason. Here's a little snippet of Jason Aldean's video, so you can kind of see a little bit what people are talking about, because there's controversy over the courthouse. There's controversy over the news clips that they use. Everything about the video, it's very controversial right now in the news. So here's a little snippet for you.
We'll try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road.
I can't play the whole thing. That'd be a copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Right. So you can check out the whole video though if you want to watch it for yourself. Watch the whole video. It's at hillbillylive.com. I know it's there. That's where I got that from. So.
But yeah, I don't see what people are talking about. I really don't. It's just, again, I think people get bored in the house and they come up with things, and here we are. Everybody's pissed off again. It's a new week in America, basically.
Well, here's the thing. People are talking about his music video.
And it's helping already. It's like #1 on the iTunes.
We're talking about his music video. That kind of controversy draws in people, because there are people that when they hear that's propaganda, and then you think it's what, and then they'll jump on the train.
Let me go check it out. Let's all go check
look at it. Let me go pro-racist. Let me go look. Check it out. I mean, so different things spark things in different people, but it's getting a lot of attention right now. You know what they say? All press is good press. Right?
I know. Morgan Wallen.
Right. So much like Brian, much like myself, Ashley McBride, a big fan of tattoos, and she got a new one, and she was recently explaining it to CMT. It's the devil in the rearview mirror on her arm. It's on her arm.
Things in my past, and I know that version of me is still in there because every time you look in the rearview mirror, you're like, I know you.
Mm.
Every time I see her getting a new tattoo, I want to go get a new tattoo. I mean, I've got a lot of arm over here that I could just go do some things with.
That's a naked arm. That arm is naked.
I just don't know, because I'm also getting to the point where it's like tattoos are expensive, and I've got alcohol to buy, and sometimes some bills to pitch in for. So I got more important things. My priorities are alcohol, bills, and then maybe some tattoos. So
Oh,
yeah.
hold on. Okay, I know we're right in the middle of country music news, but we have to address your list. You forgot baby.
Amber, I'm not there yet. I got time to still think
You
about
forgot.
myself.
It's gonna be on the list already. And Michelle
I
was
know.
on the
I'm
list.
trying to enjoy my baby free life.
List.
I'm just trying to get some me time before I don't have any more me time. I'm about to not have. It's gone. It's all gone.
It's all gone. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Uh-oh, I didn't load the next story. It's about who spent the most time.
Why on earth? Why? What have you been doing? You rushed me off the phone when I called you this afternoon because you were loading the stories. You're like, I'm loading the stories because that's your job. I write the blogs, you load the stories.
I know.
The phone. You
look. Every now and again, I did it. I made the thing for it. I just apparently forgot to load it. But luckily, when I point out my shortcomings, it gives me time to pull it together and bring it back in. Which country artist albums have spent the most collective time at number 1?
Amber, I'm glad you asked. Somebody else actually. Somebody was nice enough to do all the legwork. I just found the list and I posted it at hillbillylive.com. I'm going to go through the top 5 here. These are actually really impressive numbers, by the way. Number 5, Kenny Rogers. He spent 99 weeks total, with all of his albums. His biggest album was Kenny back in 1979. That just sounds outrageous to say that. That was so long ago. Number 4 was Willie Nelson. He spent a total of 101 weeks. That's crazy. His best album, Always on My Mind, back in 1982. Here's where it gets crazy. Morgan Wallen, number 3 on the list. And he's fresh in his career. 117 weeks total at the top of the Billboard, albums chart. 117 weeks. Number 2, Alabama with 125 weeks. Top in the list. You want to guess?
Garth Brooks. I'm a good guesser.
Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah, so he has spent a total of 173 weeks at the top of the Billboard's album charts. That's a lot of damn weeks.
It is. It's like, that's okay. So it's almost 4 years. Almost 4 years. Almost 4 years. I don't even have to use my fingers.
Hillbilly Live.
You thought it was going to stump me.
I did.
You thought it was going to stump me. But then I came in last minute and figured out the math. 1 in 3 dog owners claim that their dogs could survive in the wild. Brian, are you 1 in 3 dog owners?
I am not. I'm a part of the other 2 people that look at that one dog owner and goes, you're extremely delusional. I mean, just completely delusional. There's no way. There's no way.
Look a little, Carl. Almost couldn't see.
Look at them. You think these dogs could survive in the wild?
No.
Let me read some of this stuff that I pulled from this thing here. So 27% of dog owners say that their dogs need a jacket if the weather drops below 40 degrees. 16% say that their dogs need a poncho if it rains.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't want your dog wet.
Mhm.
12% say that they also put booties on their dog if the weather is bad outside. And 44% of dog owners also say that their dogs sleep in bed with them. We're a part of that group. We like our dogs to sleep in bed with us. But I just can't figure out with that, if your dogs need booties and rain jackets, I don't know. I don't know exactly how they're going to survive without our help. And dogs are ungrateful, I know. They really are.
I don't have dogs. I have 2
I know
cats.
you have ungrateful cats.
And I was looking at July the other day. July has long orange hair. Okay. She's lovely. She's a terror, but she's also lovely. And I'm looking at her the other day and she's like giving herself a bath, and I see her kind of struggling with something, and I look and she has this giant fur ball stuck like on her lips and tongue, and she's going and she can't get it off. And I'm looking at her like, how were you ever going to survive in the wild? How are you ever going to survive without me? You can't. You can't. Look at you. You can't even get your own hair out of your own mouth.
Hillbilly Live.
I mean, you like to hope, you like to have a lot of high hopes for your pets, but when you see them in action, you're like, there's no way. There's just no way.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not a chance in hell. Just like this girl making it out of the hell. Not a chance in hell. Hold on, let me play that one more time. It was quick. Okay, you see her? She's running through a parking lot in hail, similar to what Brian had a while ago, okay? It's slick. That's like walking on marbles.
I felt that like in my shoulder and my hip a little bit, like down in here. I felt that, Amber.
That's what I'm
I
talking
felt
about.
that.
That's how I got phlegm from your car accident. Same thing.
I mean, not really. I'm gonna point out how this is also a PSA. Do not run in the rain for any reason, even if it is hailing with the rain. Just walk kind of swiftly.
Careful.
Because I mean, there's a reason why adults always said, "Don't run. It's wet out there. You could slip and fall." There's a reason. That
Yeah.
right there.
Safety.
That's why I don't run.
That was
for
always
nothing.
old people that are your age. Always. Or probably younger than you.
Why you pointing at me like I'm old and decrepit? Why would you do that? Why? I thought we were friends. I can't.
Anyway, this next video makes me glad to wear glasses because it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I know that because of my glasses, I would be protected from it. Otherwise, blah. Watch him. Watch him. Ah!
Mm.
Right in the eye.
I feel that bar is responsible for that man almost losing his eye.
He did that to his own self. He leaned in.
No.
He leaned
Amber,
in.
let's hold on. The bar put all those unnecessary straws in there. You only need one, not 8, just one.
He leaned in.
And those are extremely long straws that could hurt you. I hope that man gets a lawyer, and I hope he sues that bar. I really do. And I'll be a witness. I saw the video. I saw it.
Look, you tell him to make a list of
Call
everything
me.
that's wrong. It might not just be his eye. His brain might hurt later. Okay? Make a list. Tell the doctor. There you go. You're welcome. All right, y'all. That's it. That's our 15-minute morning show. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you so much. Be sure to tell your friends about our show. Tell them that it's funny. Lie if you have to. We're cool with that. It's fine.
Yes. We're all about white lies. All about them.
All right. So we'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully, long as Brian doesn't leave the house, get rear-ended, end up in a car accident right at showtime. We should be fine.
Oh my God.
Should be fine. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Drink up. You can read all these stories, watch all these videos at hillbillylive.com, and we'll be back again tomorrow about the same time. See you then.